So nice, isn't it, Oscar? Yeah. Birds are chirping, cats are munching their food, sun is out. Hi guys, we're just out here feeding the cats real quick, the stray cats. For everyone that's new, there are stray cats here in the neighborhood that I feed almost every day. Yeah, basically every night, unless I'm not here, but most of the times I feed them in the evening. Hi Gino, how are you doing? Oskar and I just fed the stray cats. They're munching their kibble right now and enjoying the warm weather in Tennessee. Hey, hi German. I'm German too. Oskar and I enjoying the sunshine right now. It's really beautiful outside. It's been so cold for so long, so it's really nice to have a couple warm days. It's supposed to get stormy again on the weekend, I think. So I'm not excited for that. Is that an itchy spot? Itchy spot? But yeah, it's really beautiful today. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good too. It's beautiful out here. Just enjoying the blue sky and the birds chirping away. And I just love sitting on the grass. I love the smell of the grass when the sun is shining on it and smelling the earth and everything. It just calms me down. I used to live in Neu-Ulm. Oh, very cool. I think I've been to Neu-Ulm actually. It's been years, but a friend of mine from college when I was studying biology for a little bit at university, he was from Neu-Ulm. So I went there to visit. I'll show you the cats in a second. Hi Marco, hi Funny. Hello, hello, welcome back. We missed you. Nothing much happened here. The weather got really nice in Tennessee, so we got nice spring weather now. So that's probably the biggest update. And what else? What happened? We went on a walk yesterday. I've been working today, and the sun is really beaming down right now, so I feel like I'm getting a sunburn. But it's beautiful, so I'm enjoying it a lot. Anything new in your life, Funny? Or anyone else? Picture 5 you posted, hi Marco, with Oscar. He is staying up was my favorite. That was Colton's idea, and he loves, he always says he wanted or he wished Oscar's ears would be like this. So like this kind of ears. But I think his ears are way too long for the ears to stand up like this. He would look like a desert fox. I think that's the right animal I'm looking for. You know those white desert foxes with the ears like this? I think his ears are perfect. He can make him stand up if he wants to listen to something. So he'll stand them up. But usually they're just like this. And I think that's the cutest thing ever when he runs, to see his ears like that. Hi, it's tomorrow's mandatory Aldi run. You're out of everything. Very cool. I'm going to Aldi probably on Friday or something. I don't want to go on the weekend because the weekend is usually pretty busy. So I'm trying to go before the official weekend starts because my weekend starts on Fridays, so it's usually less crowded then. Thank you, son. I appreciate it. Did you give up? Give up what? Thank you, Ricky. Appreciate it. The toy park. Oh, cute. I love parks. You're Australian? Nice. I think you're the first person here from Australia. Very nice. Hello to Australia. You got any cool slang in Australia? How you guys say hi to each other? Don't you say mate in Australia a lot? That dog can't protect you? Yeah, probably not. He's not a guard dog at all. Alex is the name, looks great there. I'm dating a German girl. German girls are the most fun and cool. Yeah. Well, I'm a little biased, so I agree with you, but I'm German myself, so I have to say it. Although tooting your own horn is probably not the move, but I like German girls, even though I'm a German girl myself, but I like all my German friends, like my girlfriends, like female friends, not girlfriends. They're all amazing. And I don't have many female friends here in America. I have a couple. I think it's a big difference sometimes culturally between American girls and German girls for some reason. But I think those differences, there's like these kind of girls in America and in Germany, you know, I can't generalize it at all. There's amazing girls I met here in America too, so I don't want to make generalizations. Cheers, mate, and Ricky. Is this bone emblem on his collar laser engraved with his name and possibly your phone number? Yes, it is. Because Oskar is an escape artist, so I'm always scared that he will find a way to escape. And since he's my little precious, not trying to sound like Gollum right now, but yeah, he'll find a way to escape eventually. So I'd rather have a little name and phone number on his little collar emblem. Australia is the 52nd state. Trump might think about that. Thank you, Meyer. Hi, back to you. Where are you from? That dog looks so good. What breed is it? I can not tell you what breed he is because he found him on the street. He was a stray dog. I'll show you the dog. It's a little bit of a better view than me. Oh, no, it's nothing. It's like here. But yeah, I can't tell you what breed he is. I assume that he is a Jack Russell and a Dachshund or Wiener dog, as some people like to say. Yeah, his little thing, the phone number is on the other side. Yeah, he could be a mix of everything. I think it's just many breeds in one. He definitely has the goofy Wiener dog side in him and the short legs and everything, but he definitely has the energy of a Jack Russell and the bark of a Jack Russell, so I think probably a mix of both. Hi, Miss Angels. Nice to meet you again too. I'm happy you're back. Black dot, nice. Does he have a pimple on his? Yes. I would not think the quality is so good of the live stream, but apparently it is. That's good. He has we call it what's it called? An eye stye. S-T-Y-E stye. Kind of like a pink eye thing, like where think like something in his eyes blocked, like his tear glands are blocked or something. It can happen if they get anything into their eye. I mean, he is very little, so he probably got some dirt in it or something. Well, I don't know. It might also be his seasonal allergies that are coming back because of the pollen going crazy in Tennessee. Tennessee is one of the worst states with pollen. So if you're sensitive to pollen, you should probably not be here during the pollen season, or make sure you get a good medication for it. English language, Hindi language, and subscribed. Kakmaise India. Hi Imra. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Think I need to get a minimum wage job. It's a little bright out here. I'm trying to read everything, but I can't really see very well. What a good doggo he is. Hi, Mr. Salty. How are you doing? Good to see you. Oskar is a very good doggy. We just fed the stray cats. And it's not all of them today. It's only 2 or 3. And they're nibbling on their kibble right now. I can show you. over there. And we got another one over here. And then this one. He's already done. He's always the first one to eat. You want to walk around? You want to take Oscar? You can have the keys. Oscar's saying hi to everyone. Come. Yep. What are you eating? Yuck. Dog poo. And a dog bird poo. There you go. Okay, I'm getting up too. I'm gonna give the kitties the rest of the food. Get some more food in here. Hi, Shetties. Thank you, Forrest. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome to the community. Love our growing community and how many people from different countries we have here. It's really amazing to see. I'm gonna split up the rest a little bit just for the other ones. If the other ones come over here later, they have, ouch, they have a little bit of food. I'm wearing the sandals today again. It is so warm. Like, it feels like summer. I wish summer would be like this and not hotter than this. It's 70 degrees Celsius right now, 72, something like that, and around 20 in Celsius, or 70 Fahrenheit and 20 in Celsius. So it's really, really nice. Oh, on the side, a black dot. Yes, I inherited that from my family. I feel like all the females in my family have that black dot on the neck. Like forgot the name in English. You're telling me I'm really allergic to pollen. It's rough during the time. Yeah, same. I never had a pollen allergy until, so my entire life I never had any seasonal allergies or any sensitivities to anything. Until I went to China, and I lived in China for a little bit, and the smog there really ruined my allergies or my lungs a little bit, I guess, or sensitivity to anything that's in the air, I assume. So after I came back from China, like a couple months later, or the next summer, I developed a little bit of a seasonal allergy. It's really not that bad, but it got worse with time, and especially here in Tennessee, because Tennessee has so much pollen flying around. It's one of the worst states. I looked it up. So yeah, people with seasonal allergies, you should not come to Tennessee, or live in Tennessee, maybe just for visit, but it's really, really bad. My mom used to say rub a dye with gold, a ring or jewelry, etc. to get rid of it. Old wives' tale, I believe. It worked, really. Well, I got gold on my in my ring. It's, I don't know, white gold. It might not be as effective because white gold, I think, has some other metal in it that makes it a little bit more resistant. I think it's nickel, which is funny because as a kid, I used to have, I was sensitive to nickel, so, but at the moment, or with this ring, I don't feel anything. I was asking if you had decided on what to give up on Lent. Oh yeah, I remember we talked about that in that one live stream that I had with you guys. I think it was just you, me, and Shuriken in the end for like an hour. So it was a really, really cool conversation. I really enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, I decided to give up a few things for Lent. And I'll make a video about that once Lent is over. So one thing is chocolate. I know we talked about it, that it's not really a thing that you should give up on Lent because it's kind of like a selfish reason, because you're doing it for health reasons and because you want to give it up anyways. But I decided on a few other things, but I'll talk about that in a video and tell you how it goes. But yeah, so far it's been going good. And Shuriken told me, and another friend I have, that you can have Sunday as a cheat day if you want to during Lent season, because Lent season is almost 50 days long and not 40 if you count the Sundays. Freckles, the black spots. Yeah, I think that's a good word. Yeah, I got freckles. You can't probably not see that in videos, but I got freckles all over my face, around the eyes, below my eyes and on my nose. And it usually gets worse during summer. So I'm trying to wear a hat and wear sun protection so the freckles don't get worse, even though I really don't mind anymore. I used to care, but not anymore. I stopped wearing any makeup. I mean, I never really wore makeup, to be honest, but sometimes, once in a while, when I go out and stuff, but now I don't really even do that anymore. So yeah, white gold, platinum, fancy. Oh, platinum. I thought it was nickel in white gold. I thought it was gold combined with nickel and silver, but I'm not sure. Yes, that's an engagement ring. Thank you, civil engineering. Appreciate it. Hey, we got an engineer in the chat. Marco, you got a fellow engineer. Are you fond of jewelry? Not at all. I never wear jewelry at all. I sometimes wear necklaces that are made out of like stones or something, or nothing fancy, never really jewelry. So this engagement ring is the only jewelry that I wear. And I've never been a jewelry person. Only, like I said, necklaces, but they're never made out of any like special metal or anything expensive. So yeah, the engagement ring is definitely special for me. Silly question. How popular is Jack Daniels in Tennessee? I assume it is very popular. Yeah, it is actually pretty popular. I think the there's a Jack Daniels distillery here, close to where I live, and it's like a tourist spot for this area. And they do like taste testings, and you can visit the distillery and see how it's all made. And I have to say that I have not been there yet, even though I lived here for a couple of years now. Not long, I lived here for like 2.5 years, something like that. But I wanted to go just to see how it's made. I've been to breweries, like how they make beer in Germany before, even though I'm not a beer person, because I'm also not a bourbon person at all, or a whiskey person. I just don't like the taste, and I think in my late, like with 18 or 20, I had a little bit too many Coke and whiskey mixes, so I'm kind of, when you had something too often, you kind of get over it, or you don't like the taste anymore. It's my issue. Same with oats. My husband, for example, he loves porridge or oatmeal, as you say here in America, and I'm kind of over it because I had that every single day of my life as a kid. It's just things like that you just can't see anymore. Thank you, Inderjeet. Appreciate it. And Coke, exactly. One fun fact about Germans, for all people that are not from Germany here. In Germany, you don't say Coke. In Germany, you say Cola. Instead of Coca-Cola, you don't say Coke, but you say Cola. That's how we say it. So when we order a drink in a restaurant, we say, "Can I have a cola, please?" instead of "Can I have a Coke?" So I think that's funny. When I first came here, I ordered a cola, and they looked at me in a very weird way. They're like, "What do you want? A cola?" And then they were like, "Oh, you mean a Coke?" So they were a little weirded out about it. Hi, Charles. The other cats are here now. Why is America so hostile? I cannot answer that. I think many countries are at the moment. I don't think it's just America, but yeah, it's a good question. Why is everyone at the moment so hostile, I guess? No, not everyone, obviously. Like, everyone here in this community is very friendly, but like politicians and all that. But I'm trying not to make this about politics at all, because I know that can get really heated and people have very different opinions, which is okay. You have a lovely accent, ma'am. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't really like my German accent at all. I think it's one of the worst accents to have, personally. But Americans always tell me that they like my accent, so it makes me feel a little bit better. Not that I could change it or anything, but yeah, German accent's just hard to get rid of. It's just very strong for some reason. I wonder why. Thanks for the answer, Ami. Interesting to hear locals' view. Well, I guess at that point I'm a local, even though I'm German. I lived in Germany my entire life, and then came to Tennessee just a couple years ago, right after university. So I don't know if I would consider myself a local at that point, but I guess. I had Spezi when I was in Frankfurt. My new favorite drink. Can get here so many. So your partner sends it to you? Oh wow, awesome. I love Spezi. That's one of the things I miss here too. Those drinks, Spezi and Mezzomix. For everyone not from Germany or that hasn't been to Germany yet, Spezi is a very famous drink. It's a brand, or you can also drink Mezzomix. It's the same thing. It has a little bit of a different taste. I think Spezi is a little bit better because it comes from a brewery, while Mezzomix is not from a brewery. So it's a little bit more like a soda. I mean, both is a soda in the end, but Spezi or Mezzomix is basically you mix Fanta, the drink Fanta, the orange soda drink, with Coke or Cola, Coca-Cola, and or something similar. It doesn't have to be the Coca-Cola brand, but yeah, you mix those two and you end up with Spezi. But every company has a little bit of a different mix. So one has a little bit more orange, I guess, and the other one has more Coke. And it's really refreshing in summer. That's one of our favorite drinks as Germans. Almdudler, yes, Almdudler is also really amazing. It has like a little bit of it's like an herbal tea, I feel like, but made into a soda, so it's very interesting. And especially since I'm close to the Alps, where I come from in Germany, close to the Swiss Alps, we drink a lot of Almdudler. And there's also one that's like very gingery, kind of like a Canada Dry, and if that's the right name for it, like the ginger soda. And what else? Radler is one big thing, especially in summer. So Radler basically means I think a bicycler, like someone that's riding a bicycle, because it's like a beer for sporty people or people that have to ride their bicycles after, because in Germany we're very outdoorsy and active, especially on a warm day. So we would take a walk or go for a hike or a bicycle tour, and then we would make a stop in a beer garden, which is like an outdoor restaurant or like a cafe where you eat sausages or sauerkraut and sausages and bread and cheese, like a cheese platter or something. And if you still have to ride your bike afterwards, most people would get a Radler instead of a beer, because it has less alcohol, because it's half lemonade and half beer. So it gives you a little bit of the good feeling, that beer does, and then also hydrates you and has some electrolytes in it, I guess. So that's our go-to drink in summer. Marco making chemistry projects. Very cool. You like the environment? I do too. Tennessee is very green. So if you're into hiking and kayaking and all that stuff, Tennessee is really beautiful. It has a lot of rivers and greenery. So I'm very happy that the nature out here is so nice. Especially in summer when the trees are getting greener and it looks really beautiful. He's stuck up here. Cola is cheap red wine. Cola Rot. I actually never heard about Cola Rot before. That's new to me. I never had that. We do mix our red and white wine with mineral water or sparkly water, And if you get the wine, it's usually white wine that we mix water with. So if you order a wine sour, that will mean that you get wine with sparkly water. Sour just means it's not sweet. It's not going to be sour or anything. It just means not sweet and carbonated. And if you get a wine sweet, like a wine water mixed sweet, it will be wine with lemonade, kind of like Sprite, like a lemonade. And then, hi Michelle. That's an unsalted cola and red wine, sir. It is a little bit. Some people say the same thing about the Radler, like the beer and lemonade mix, because some people that really love beer say that people that drink Radler, like the lemonade beer mix, don't know anything about beer, which is, I don't know, maybe true, but it's very refreshing. But yeah, the wine with the lemonade is actually really tasty, especially in summer. But you gotta be careful with that, because when it's hot and you're already like a little dehydrated and then you drink the wine with the lemonade, that goes right into the bloodstream, and you definitely will feel that. I'm telling you. Kellergeister, headache guaranteed. What's Kellergeister again, Marco? I heard that name, it sounds familiar, but I just can't think of it. But yeah, having a Radler or wine with lemonade in summer is definitely a nice thing when you're outside. Schaumwein. Aldi's Rache, I don't remember that. Schaumwein. I don't even know Schaumwein. That sounds like beer mixed with wine. That sounds terrible. The only thing I can think of beer and lemon is dipping a lime in Corona. Yeah, I mean, that's the taste is similar, but so is that shocking for everyone that's not German to hear that we mix our beer with lemonade, or is that something you could imagine doing? I know Germans are always like known for being like beer connoisseurs and having really tasty beer, so mixing it with lemonade sounds like we have terrible beer, so we have to find something to enhance the flavor, but I don't think that's the case. It's just, like I said, refreshing, and people have it, like Germans really like to drink beer, so I think that's like their way of making it more into a soda than anything else. But yeah, obviously it still has alcohol content, so gotta be careful with that. My girlfriend, nope, that's Kellergeister Schaumwein. Ah, okay, I got you. My girlfriend told me about being drunk in Germany. If you cycle bicycle, you can lose your driver's license. The roads would be empty of cars if it was enforced in England. So are you from England? German? And yeah, she's absolutely right. I know quite a few people actually where that happened before, and it never happened to me, luckily, because I was smart enough during university. I was always walking places. I would never take my bicycle. Well, that's not really true. I would probably take my bicycle once in a while, but never when I was planning on staying out late and going to bars. I would always walk, because Germany is usually very walkable, so no matter if you don't live in a big city like Berlin or Hamburg, you can really walk to your house really easily from wherever you are. For example, in the town I lived for almost a decade during my university and my partying time, I guess, because that goes hand in hand. I would walk everywhere. I would walk to school, to university. I would walk to the fitness studio, and it would always be like a 40-minute walk. But for us, it is very normal. Same with supermarkets. We would always walk there and have our little bags, like our big bags where everything fits in. Or we would take a backpack and fit the groceries in there and just walk home. We would barely ever take our cars if we live in a city. So yeah, but it's very true. You will lose your driver's license if you get caught on a bicycle with alcohol in your system. It doesn't have to be much. It really is enough if it's just a little bit, and you will lose your driver's license. It happened to a friend of mine when I was like 21, I think, and he lost it, and he had to take a test and make sure to tell them that he doesn't have an alcohol problem. So he had to take like a psychological evaluation to even get his license back. And he had to do some social work too, like some social hours afterwards, and renew his driver's license. And he had to take another, like a test or something. So it was really, it's not fun to lose your driver's license in Germany. Trust me, it's very expensive. Another fact about Germany, talking about driver's licenses, you will have to pay a lot of money for a driver's license. So, man, oh man, my hair keeps flying in my mouth. I paid $1,500 for my driver's license, around $1,500 I would say, and that is cheap for most people. So my sister, for example, paid way more than I did. It really depends on how often you have to retake or if you have to retake the exams, the technical or the theoretical or practical exam, and every time you have to retake it, it's like another $300, I think, or $400, and it is really expensive, and you have to take a lot of lessons to be able to drive, and like nighttime lessons, daytime, extra long lessons, so it's all kind of stuff you have to do for it. Right, Marco? I agree. Beer and lemonade shandy, but it must be beer added to lemonade. Oh, okay, so you guys are very specific about it, I guess. You're from South England, Ami? Oh, cool. So from South England, what's down there? I have it on the tip of my tongue. Something with B. Not Bristol. I can't think of it right now. Not Southamptons, that's somewhere else. I can't think about it now. Cornwall, and then something with B, I can't think of. It's in the south, but maybe you can help me out if you know what I mean. Hi, Ray. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it. Good to see you. If you're really drunk, the bike will be on your head and you'd be running, screaming, wee. Right. Not that I ever did that. But yeah, guys, gotta be careful driving in Germany. It's very strict. Idiotentest if you get caught, crazy. Yes, you have to take, it's literally called an idiot's test to see what's going on with you. So why are you driving drunk? That's an evaluation you have to take with a psychologist. I think that's true in USA too, don't know. I can see that. I don't think you can drive a bicycle when you're like really drunk here. I think it would probably be the same here. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate it. Oh, Los Angeles, you want to get a job? I hope the best for you. I hope it works out for you. In Germany, it's about 3,500 euros now for a driver's license. Wow, that's crazy. I remember my driver's instructor, when I paid 1,500, he said I was really one of the lowest one he's ever seen. So the easier it is for you to drive, or the better you are, the cheaper it's going to be, because you don't have to take as many lessons, because the driver's instructor is going to evaluate if you're good enough to go, or if you need more. So if you need more, it's going to be more expensive. So it comes in handy if you are a good driver or if you learn it quickly. We used to buy cheap vodka back in college with Sprite before playing soccer in the backyard. Nice. Yes, we did that too, though. We call it Voddy in Germany as like a slang, with orange juice usually for us. That's been my whole, like, 18 till 20 something. That was usually my go-to. I don't like it anymore at all. I don't like to drink occasionally I do, but it's very, very rare. I'm not a big fan anymore. Have a nice day as well, Ray. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I didn't notice about the driving license cost. I'm going to ask my girlfriend how much she spent now. So, if she's telling you it's around 2,000 or under 2,000, she is probably a naturally good driver or natural at driving. If it's more than that, she probably had to take some extra lessons, but don't tell her that. I don't want to call her out. I mean, it's all fine. Like, honestly, driving it also depends on the driving instructor. If he's doing a good job or not, it's probably not your own fault, because everyone's starting at some point, right? We all don't know how to drive when we get born, so obviously the teacher plays a big role in that. I think I just had a very good instructor. He was very easygoing and funny and very direct. So he would have that little plushie in his car. It's like a rabbit or something, and he would always, like, I don't want to say he'd like slap me or anything, but he would like kinda, like, not in a weird way or anything. It was just more like funny. So I had a really good connection to him, and I learned it very fast with him, and he was really, really good. And I think my sister, for example, she didn't have a good one, so it took her a little bit longer. One question of MQ is, boxing game or circus? Where would you go? Boxing game or circus? Oh, you really have to take questions like that? Man, I almost wish that I took it once, just so I know what questions they ask, or maybe I need to look it up. That's probably what you did. But that sounds funny. What would you answer? Boxing game or circus? They probably want you to say circus, but or circus for everyone English, circus. I honestly think both is not ideal, I guess, because circus is also not a good place to go, in my opinion, my personal view. I don't really like to support circus because they keep the animals in very poor conditions, but that's just what I think. You're going to go out to the gym. See you later, Ray. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you hanging out with us. Have fun at the gym. I'm going to do the same thing later. I'm going to go to the gym later. I really have to go. I've been so lazy. I can't believe it. In Germany, I used to go to the gym sometimes twice a day. I know that's a little too much, but I was just such a fan of going, and now I maybe go like once every 2 weeks, which is crazy for me to think, because I've been going for like at least 8 years straight for every single day, and now I'm just getting so lazy. I think America just did something to me, because everything is so I don't want to blame America on it. Honestly, it's on me. Obviously, there's always ways, if there's a will, to work out or to be more active. I do go on my hikes all the time and walk, so that's better than nothing, I guess. But America definitely is very car focused, so you will naturally lose your motivation to walk to places, just because it's so hard to walk everywhere. So in Germany, I wouldn't even think about driving to places if it's walkable, if there's any pavement connecting the one place to the other. So I'd always walk or take the bicycle. But here I don't even think about if I could walk there, because I know you probably can't. So my gym motivation also really went down the hill, but that's on me. That's definitely on me. So I gotta step up the game. This will be very funny to find out now. I'll let you know. If it's 6,000, I will not get in the car. Yeah. I mean, maybe she learned it, afterwards, and yeah. But that's funny. Let us know. Keep us updated. Just write the number next time without any context, and we'll know what you mean. That's funny. You have such a kind vibe to you. Bless you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is a very sweet comment or compliment. I appreciate that. That makes my day. I'll show you the cats again before I head out. Circus, but what's the point, right? Yeah. What's the point? Circus is, like I said, it's not a good place to go. Saying zoos, I'm very torn. I know I went to the zoo run 5K this month, And I was a little torn because I don't know what to think of zoos. I might do another video about that or a live stream where I want to talk about those kind of topics. But I know it's also almost a little political, so I don't want to get into that. But maybe I do want to. I don't know yet. We'll see. Oh, thank you, Sahir. I appreciate that. You're also sweet. Are you in the US due to Operation Paperclip? I don't know what that is. Operation Conspiracy. You were to come up with a conspiracy, Marco? Marco's always up for a conspiracy. Bye-bye, Ray. Have a great day. Have fun at the gym. Lift those dumbbells a few times for us, please. Work out for all of us. Do 1 rep for all of us in the stream or in the chat. So you gotta do 15 extra. I wish that's how it works. Someone could work out for me. Hi, Frostykin. So we got this little cutie over here. Hi, Christina. Wie geht's? Wie steht's? Wie ist das Wetter in Deutschland? Hier ist es richtig schön heute. Sonnenschein und warm. Fühlt sich schon wieder fast an wie Sommer. Und das sind die Streuner. Die Babys und die Eltern. Habe sie gerade gefüttert vor einer Stunde ungefähr. Sorry guys for switching to German. Sometimes if I have a German friend in the stream, I just automatically switch. Isn't the sun so nice? Wird auch wärmer, aktuell 15 bis 16 Grad. Ah, das geht. Das ist eine gute Temperatur. 20 ist, glaube ich, meine Lieblingstemperatur. Here it's 21 degrees today. Tomorrow it's gonna be 23 Celsius and like close to 80, I think. I'm still not very good with Fahrenheit and Celsius. I have to practice that a little bit, how to like make the transition. I know there's like a formula to it, but maths was my worst subject in school. That's why I originally wanted to become a marine biologist, like so many, and a paleontologist. For everyone who doesn't know what that is, that's a person that works with fossils and old bones and earth structures and everything below the ground. And because I was a huge Jurassic Park fan back then, and it just stuck with me, so I always wanted to become a paleontologist, but or a marine biologist. So I went to university for biology for a little bit, but it was so much math and physics and biochemistry and chemistry and organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry, and I had to do so many experiments in the lab, and it just wore me out because I'm naturally not good at maths. I'm better with languages and all that, so more like a linguist. So I switched to linguistics and had to drop out of biology, unfortunately. But I still like to watch marine biologists on YouTube and read into the subject. So even if I don't do it as a job, it's still one of my passions. And I have no idea how I even started talking about that. My brain is just all over the place. Sorry guys, you probably are already used to it, that I talk about one topic 1 second and then another topic the other second. Also, what's with my hair today? I didn't do anything to them this morning. My hair is naturally curly and usually I straighten it, but I was a lazy fella this morning because I had my yoga class for my seniors early this morning and I didn't have time to get ready because I slept pretty long, because the time switching back to summertime or daylight saving time really messed up my whole sleep schedule. That's how you know you're getting older, if your sleep schedule gets messed up just because of that. I think the sun finally set behind the building. But yeah, it kind of really ruined my entire sleep rhythm, which is crazy to think, but it did. So I've been so sleepy today. How did you guys deal with the daylight saving time. Did it affect you at all, or did you not get bothered by it? Hi Anish, how you doing? Good to see you again. You feel it? I'm glad I'm not the only one. They look good, I agree. Physik in German, Leistungskurs. Physik, nice. Hab gerade ein bisschen Sport gemacht und mache jetzt einen Schokoprotein-Zucchini-Kuchen. Nice, very cool. I want cake too. Cloud seeding medicament. Yeah, I believed in that for a little bit, and I still kind of do. But I'm not going down rabbit holes anymore because I feel like it's just taking up so much of my time. And I feel like I don't have time for just simple things in life, so I'm not trying to read much into those theories anymore, to be honest. But I'm always willing to hear about it and learn about it. The cat just found something in the bushes. I think she's munching on a carrot. Oh well, she's a cutie. I wonder what she found. It looked like a carrot. Are you from Arizona? No, I'm not from Arizona, Mark. I'm in Tennessee right now, but I'm originally from Germany. Is it because I'm so pale? Oh no, Arizona is not pale. I thought about the Twilight movie because Bella from the Twilight movie is from Arizona and she's super pale, so in my head people from Arizona don't get much sunlight, but it doesn't even make sense because Arizona is very sunny. How did you like our historic town in Westerville? It was really cool. It looks very similar to here. So I feel like all those little towns are very similar in style. They have like this one street downtown or uptown where they have the stores and the bars and everything. So yeah, I liked it a lot. I love walking videos and just listening. It's good to goon a tangent when you're talking side quests. We call them here. Side quests, yeah. My husband knows all about those. And he plays all his games with the side quests. I remember you, yes. I have a, what's it called? Like not a picture memory. I think in Germany we say picture memory. So for some reason I remember some things very, very good and some things very, very bad. So I have a very selective memory, I guess. Didn't affect you at all, Marco? Okay. That's good for you. I'm glad. Maybe it's just me then. Hi Tanda, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Good morning. I'm not British. I wish I had a British accent. I always want to have a British accent so bad, and now I'm in America. Getting maybe one day probably gonna have a southern accent, although I don't know, I'm probably gonna have my German accent forever. I don't think it's gonna go away at all. Los Angeles, I wish I could help you out, but I personally just work a non-profit job and I just got here, so I don't have any contact for you. I'm sorry. But if someone else does, please let him know, or her. Picture memory in German. Yes, it's called picture memory. Photographic memory, you're right. Water. Yeah, I don't say wa. I say water. Water. I still don't have that like super American accent, I think. I probably have, I don't know what accent I have. It's something. That's for sure. Hi, Schatzis. Wie geht's? Oh, you look so grumpy. He's the worst. Look at him. Like, I feed him every day, as it shows. And he always hisses at me when I put the food into the bowl. And then he's the first one to eat. Charles. What do you gotta say to your defense? Nothing? You're a cat. You don't have to defend yourself. You're right. You do whatever you want. I have a photographic memory too. Nice. Very cool. I like having a photographic memory, so whenever I need to find something in the house, I always know where it is because I save that picture to my head. So I know where everything is in the house in a very weird way, like every single thing, but some other things I'll forget. Like passwords, I'll never know a password. So the important stuff I forget. He's round. Yeah, he's a little chonk. He's very well fed. He would say he's puffy. He has a lot of fur. It's just the fur, Charles. I know, we're not insulting you in any way. Don't worry. You're a cutie. You always get one grumpy cat. I agree. There's always that one grumpy cat. They're all so friendly and cute. And then you get this. Oh well. This one is so cute. This is Archie. And he has those cute little mittens. Like he has white paws and black coat. And he's so cute. And he has the white whiskers. And he's a very interesting cat. He almost looks human-like when he looks at you. You have a problem with remembering numbers? Same. I have, I was the worst in history class because I could not remember numbers. So, yeah, I feel you, Marco. Very cool. I'd love. I'm glad you got some experience on you for finding a job. I have 2 cats at home. 2 cats I got out of the shelter 2.5 years ago. And I got 1 little dog. I think you've seen him earlier in the stream. A little wiener dog that I found on the street. So I was very lucky that he found us. Hi, Daisy. I wish I could pet them, but they never let me pet them. They're a little skittish, aren't you? Daisy, is today the day where I can pet you? Come, 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 come. Come, come, come. I feel like she's gonna be, oh. I feel like she would be the first one that would let me pet her. She's always been a little bit less scared than the others. Hi, Shats. Hi. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I thought she's coming over. Oh well. Patience pays off. I'll be patient. One day I will be able to pet her. Does anyone else have cats? I know Christina, Mr. Woman has super cute cats. Marco has super cute cats too. They're really beautiful. And quite a few people in the community have cats. You don't even know your cell phone number? Wow. Yeah, sometimes I have to check when I say my number. I have to check it if I said it right. So I'm there with you, Marco. Don't worry, you're not alone with the bad memory for numbers. I understand. I agree. They're very sweet. I have dogs, 3 German Shepherd. Wow, that's a lot, Dodo. Very cool. You must have a big backyard if you have 3 German Shepherds. Is it hard to walk them, or do you just let them in the backyard, or how does that work with 3 German Shepherds? That sounds very intense. I already struggle walking my dog sometimes, like more than 4 times a day. I'm already like, ugh, on some days when it's like raining or like super cold outside. I love when the sunset and the treetops are pink or orange from the sun. It's one of my favorite moments of the day. The hunting dog fully trained. Oh wow, very cool. At least someone got trained dogs. My dog doesn't do anything. I found him on the street when he was pretty old already, so I don't think there's any way I can still train him anything or teach him anything. So I kind of gave up on that and just let him do his thing. But he's honestly a sweetie, so I don't have any issues with him. And he's little, so I put some bread up here yesterday for the birds. Some raisin bread, but I don't think they like it. So, oh well, maybe one day. That's all made up for a cat play date. Oh, I think that would be a mess. I don't know if they would all make it. I feel like cats can be really mean to each other sometimes. But yeah, Marco, you know, you have one of them that's a little mean to the others. So yeah, cats are very doing their own thing. They have their own personality. I have 2 cats also, Ami. John Claude and Rhubarb. Oh, that is so cute, John Claude. I love that. Rhubarb. Do you like rhubarb? I love rhubarb. Here in America, I've never seen rhubarb, and I miss having a rhubarb cake with ice cream. It's one of my favorite desserts. For everyone in America, rhubarb is, you probably have it here, honestly, but like I said, I've never seen it. So it's probably not that common. It's like a stalk. Look, it looks like a celery stalk, like the green ones, that not the celery bulb, but the stalks that come out. And it's the same look, but it has like a huge leaf, which they're actually poisonous, so you can only eat the stalks. And so if you have rhubarb leaves, never put them out in a compost if you have chickens, because if they eat them, that's dangerous. But yeah, the stalks, they have like a sour taste and a little bit sweet, and very interesting flavor. Rhabarber, that's a German word for it. And German Shepherds, more like police dogs. Yeah, they have them for police dogs, and there's also like the Belgian, I forgot what it's called. It's like a Belgian breed that they use in combination with, or German Shepherds and this Belgian dog that they use for police stuff. I love my cats, but I have allergies with the hair, but I still love them. Oh yeah, that is rough. I'm so glad I don't have the allergies with the cats. I would probably still have them, like you, even if I had allergies. You said you had a Persian and a Bengal. Oh, Bengal, wow. That sounds cool. I always seen, or only seen videos of Bengals. I've never seen one in real life. I had a Persian when I was younger. I had a cat, and there was a Persian cat in our village, and they had babies together, so I ended up having Persian cat babies. And they're super cute. The Belgian waffle from Dagmar. I know we keep talking about it. How's your waffle experiment going on, Marco? Have you made your waffles yet? Or are you going to show us your recipe? I know you talked about it. You want to share your recipe. Oh, the cats are giving me their nice eyes. Do your cats do that too to you, where they just like do this and then they just not blink at you, but kinda like they close their eyes like super close until they only see it a little bit. They can see it a little bit, and it's called, or I call it the nice eyes. That's just cats showing affection towards you. I think that's the cutest thing ever. I always do it back to my cats. Probably look super silly doing that, but I hope they understand what I'm trying to communicate with them. Not yet. The slow eyes movement, yes. That's so cute. Cats are just the sweetest. It feels so nice outside. I could literally sleep here. I really wanted to go camping so badly, but then I forgot that I'm working, so I can't go because I gotta work tomorrow. Otherwise, I would already be out there and do my camping. And then I was thinking about going on the weekend, but on the weekend we're probably gonna have tornado warnings again and just storms, so no camping for me this week, and probably not next week either because it's supposed to rain. But I really want to go sometime in March because it's getting warm in April and I don't like it when it's hot outside when I'm camping. I prefer winter camping or going in fall or any cold month. Yes, it's so cute. I agree. Heidi makes this. Yeah. So sweet. I've seen it in your videos, I think. Heidi and Haley, your little kitties. Thank you, Donovan. Same for you. Jesus loves you too. When will the kayak video come? I haven't even been kayaking, Marco. I wish. We still haven't. We tried to get the kayaks, but now the weather was bad or I had to work. So we didn't go kayaking. And yeah, since yesterday I had to work again. And I didn't have the time to go kayaking. But I will definitely go very soon once I have the time. And can't wait to go. I don't know if I can take you guys with me with the live stream. It depends on where I'm going, because if I go up to Kentucky into the wilderness, It's literally wilderness out there. There's no phone service, no phone tower out there. It's like in the middle of nowhere. It's beautiful. It's just forest over forest and lakes over lakes, and it's amazing. I like to go there around sunrise or before sunrise. It's so peaceful, and the birds make the most amazing sounds out there. And I've never seen it in my life. There's at least 50 herons out there. You know those like birds that fish standing in the water, and some of them are white, and it just looks almost magical sometimes when they are flying around. When you get too close to them, it's so beautiful. So I really miss going there, and I might go there, but the thing is I can't stream there. Like I said, there's no phone service out there, so I might just record a video for you guys, like a vlog, and then post it another time. Oh, someone's feeding the cats. I'll say bye to you guys. There's someone feeding the cats from the Trap and Release group. I'm going to talk to her for a little bit. I mean, you can always disconnect and enjoy the nature. Videos are welcome if recording doesn't ruin your experience. It doesn't really ruin my experience. I'm not going to film the entire time, just a little bit to show you guys. But you're right, funny. I think I'll do that. But you guys are going to see if I'm going to be live or not. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, guys. I'm going to talk to her for a little bit, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night. Bye. Hi guys, how you doing? Oh, they really like you.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Good. I wasn't sure if you guys are still feeding them, so I just brought them a little bit, but not too much so they don't overeat, but just a little bit. I know. I mean, Charles kind of a little bit, like he's a little chunky already, but he's a sweetie. Bye guys, talk to you soon.
Is that your bag over there?
Yes, I'll grab it in a little bit. Thank you so much. Good meeting y'all. Bye German, bye everyone, bye Christina, bye Fanny, bye Marco, bye Donovan and everyone else. See you next time.